What I'm going to tell you will change your life. I want you all to sit there and I want you all to listen to what I believe is the greatest message for the hour. There is no greater. When I was just about 19 years old, I heard a similar message by Lorne Cunningham that changed my life. This really was the message that brought the charismatic movement into being. This was the message that brought thousands and thousands of young people into God's kingdom. Thousands like me. Listen now. And Ben-Hadad, the king of Syria, gathered all his hosts together, and there were 32 kings with him, and horses and chariots. And he went up and besieged Samaria and warred against it. And he sent messengers to Ahab, king of Israel, unto the city, and said unto him, Thus saith Ben-Hadad, Thy silver, thy gold is mine, thy wives also and thy children, even the goodliest are mine. And the king of Israel answered and said, My lord, O king, according to thy saying, I am thine and all that I have. A wicked king named Ahab tells his deadliest enemy, the king of Syria, all that I am and all that I have is yours. All that I am, all that I have is yours. He said these words because the king of Syria was stronger than he. He said these words because the king of Syria came with 32 kings with him. 32 kings against one man. He had no choice but to say, all I have is yours. Our Heavenly Father has not come and said, your silver is mine, your gold is mine, you better give me your life. He didn't bring 32 kings with him threatening your life unless you obey what he said. King Ben-Hadad said, you do it or you die. You give me your life or you die. Our blessed Lord has never and will never threaten you. Our blessed Lord will never, ever, ever come and say, you do it, or He gives you the choice. Ahab had no choice. He said, you give me your life or I will destroy you. Our Heavenly Father will never threaten us. If wicked King Ahab can say such a thing to his enemy, how much more should we say it to our Heavenly Father? All that I am, all I have is yours. These words, if you can pray that and mean it, will change your life and drive every devil away from you. If you can pray that prayer, If you can say to God what Ahab said to Ben-Hadad, all I am and all I have is yours, Lord. If you say that, if you come to that place in life where you can really say that, change your life. Now listen to me. The Christian life is a life of surrender, total commitment, total surrender. If it's not a life of total surrender and total commitment, it's not a Christian life. There's only one Christian life. The Christian life is a life of total commitment and total surrender and total obedience to God. If it's not total surrender and total obedience, it is not a Christian life. Jesus said, and this is spoken by the Lord. The highest authority in heaven and earth spoke these words. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? What shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Jesus said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. The master we serve is asking for total surrender. Once you come to that place where you really can obey this, if any man, if any will be my disciple, let him deny himself. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross. When I just got saved, I didn't really understand that. Before God used me, I had an experience. I'd like to tell you about it. I just got saved. I was 19 years old. Long hair. And lots of girlfriends. One of them called Michelle. Oh, I really liked Michelle. There was nothing going on between us. It was a pure relationship, but I truly believed she would be my wife. I always went to church with Michelle. Always sat next to Michelle. Always prayed with Michelle. I even danced in Trafalgar Square with Michelle. I took Michelle on a beautiful canoe on Lake Geneva. I mean, I was head over heels in love with this girl. I'm sitting in the car. A Chevy. Old, broken down Chevy. Jim Pointer and Marianne were sitting up front. He's driving, she's next to him. And the Lord begins to ask me. Just out of the blue, I knew his voice. I knew in my heart God was going to use me. Did not know how, did not know when. And so he said, will you give this up? Yep. This? Yep. He went down the list and I went along with him. Yep. Till he came to Michelle. Will you give up Michelle?
No.